Hi, Ashley. Sorry it took me so long to get this out to you. I've just been crazy busy, and then it's just like, then when I do have time, I'm doing something else. This is a weird deck, but the thing about this deck is that it's really straightforward. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with you because I know a lot of it's yeah. Let's hope that Leo just doesn't come out again because we're done, right? We're done with either Leo. So let's hope. Let's hope. So I don't know what this new guy, Jason, what his sign is, but we're going to see what comes out. This is a kind of a brutal deck. So, I mean, it's very straightforward. It's called Territorial. And it's like, if you look at it, there's no pictures. It's all just words. So it really isn't a lot of intuition based. It's more logic based. So I thought I would try that because you are a Taurus. Okay, I'm going to make 3 piles: situation, action, outcome, or we might do past, present, future. Let me see what comes up. So we got the Page of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Swords upright, and we have the Fool. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so the first card, and I said these cards are super boring. I mean, there's like no pictures or whatever. Okay, so I want to say we're going to do situation, action, outcome. So for the situation, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So Page of Wands reversed is looking for alternative ways to express your ideas, looking for something different. It's also a warning to not let anxiety and indecisiveness weigh you down. So it's kind of about, like, if you want to take any kind of action in your life, this is almost kind of like thinking about taking action. It's not actually taking action. See, these cards are boring. Look, there's no picture. But I do like it because this is kind of the situation you're right now. So it's almost like a stuck energy, but you do have things that you want to accomplish. You're in the thinking stages of it. Okay. Bottom of this deck here, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this actually is the card of Taurus. So the 4 of Pentacles, it's about security, conservatism, scarcity, control, and restraint, which is total, and this is basically saying the same thing. It's like you have ideas and passion, but it's like at this point you have a lot of control on it. And it is upright. So this is also kind of saying that, like, don't be afraid to venture out into uncharted territory either, which I like because you have the Fool, which is all about venturing out into uncharted territory. So at this point, your situation is, and again, I know you're convalescing, but it's interesting energy that you're getting this kind of like, the first card was lack of direction, procrastination, kind of like thinking and not necessarily doing a lot of action-based anything. But that makes sense because that's where you're at right now. And then this 4 of Pentacles is about security, being conservative, scarcity, control, restraint, which is exactly where you're at right now. So that's what the situation is. Action, you got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is independent, talking about making judgments without emotion, taking inventory of all the facts before making a decision. Even though this is an air sign card, that should resonate with the Taurus, I think, as well. You want to be compassionate, but you also have to think with your head. So don't lean too heavily on anyone is kind of what this card is saying. Like, be independent, which I know you are, because we kind of talked about this, is that you want to be independent, but you also want to meet somebody. And yeah, can you do all this on your own? Yes, but it just comes a time. So that's what the action is to keep being yourself. It's about being perceptive, having a clear mind, and being independent, which is exactly what the action is saying right now. Bottom of the deck, though, you do have the 8 of Swords reversed. So again, it's your own inner critic. But what I like, it's when the 8 of Swords is reversed, it's about being open to new perspectives. It's about freedom. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're being your own worst critic and you're being especially harsh. If there's something you don't like about yourself, you have hold the power to change it. And this is you refusing to become a victim and just putting yourself back out there. So that's what the action is saying. Obviously, you have to convalesce, right? You have to rest. But it's also saying that, like, you are open to new perspectives, that you are kind of gaining some new perspectives, and maybe it is because you have been convalescing. So that's what the action is. Outcome, beautiful. You have the Fool. It's new beginnings, beginner's luck, improvisation. It's a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. And at this point, you're just weighing your options and risks. This is coming out in the outcome. So that's a beautiful thing. You're going to take a leap of faith. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. So rightly so, the Chariot is kind of stuck. So you're not rushing towards anything. There's still that self-doubt. You do have conflicting cards. The Fool and the Chariot reversed are conflicting cards. This is saying, yeah, it's full steam ahead. But the bottom of the deck is also kind of saying, yes, it's normal to have this self-doubt. It's normal to rein in your impulses a little bit. But it is totally fortuitous at this point for you to be taking a leap of faith. So at this point, that's what this is all about. You. There's nothing really talking about cups or love or whatever, but the Fool at the outcome is saying new beginnings. So I'm going to take some romance angels and see what else is out there. But there's an element of being, cautious, using logic. So head over heart for sure in this situation is what's really coming out, that the head is, but there is new beginnings in the outcome. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. But at this point, there's not anything focused on cups. And the good news is there's nothing even remotely Leo here. So yay. Come on, romance angels. What you got for me? Anything? I like to shuffle and have something fly out, but if not, I'll just take something. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Beautiful. I'm going to put that right over the Fool. All right. I'm going to take one more. That's what I want. Okay. So codependencies. Now this says addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't necessarily feel addictions, but I think that's why it's important for you to think with logically and so with your heart, because there could be some codependency issues. I'm going to put that over the Queen of Swords because you are going to cut that out for sure. So possibly some codependency issues there. And then the last one, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So you got the Trust card. Okay, so trust things to unfold naturally is kind of what I'm getting, all right? But there is indications of new love. I'm going to pull one more card, and this is kind of hopefully going to just wrap it up and see if there's really anything else. I kind of want to take a Goddess card, actually, for you. Because these are good cards, and they're nice, empowering cards, which I feel like you need because you've just been through a major surgery. Okay, so we have nice. Two of them came out. Okay, we got the Justice card and we got the Blooming card. Okay, so we got these gorgeous ladies here. I'm going to read what they are. They flew out, so let's see. I'm going to butcher her name first. This is Aracura. It is time to shine, and you're coming into your own with the assistance of the goddess of the underworld and prosperity, Aracura. You're being recognized for the beautiful soul you are, so get ready to blossom. Again, that is that Fool energy. Kind of like you're a closed-up flower, get ready to blossom. The other card you got, which is interesting, is the Justice card, Mott. Mott rules over all things related to truth and justice, so you'll be gaining fair treatment for whatever it is you're seeking. And I chose to put this over the Trust card, okay, because you definitely had your trust kind of tested with the ex-boyfriend or ex-husband scenario here. Okay, number 5 is coming. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have the Wisdom card, which is the Night Blooming Orchid. So let's read and see what that is saying. Okay. New guidance is offered through a teacher, spiritual practice, or even via dedicated self-education. Listen really well to what is on offer, as you will need those lessons very soon. Decisions, including legal ones, and it's funny because you got the justice card too. So I don't know, may need to be made, and you should get as many opinions and as much additional advice as possible before committing. Honor traditions and be very careful with energy surrounding legacies or valuable items or actions that may become such. Your actions today will be felt for a very long time. Education in all its forms is strongly indicated, and you will benefit across many facets of your life at the moment by undertaking study. The challenges of Night Orchid are becoming childish or refusing to learn, and inflexibility, which I know Taurus can kind of be inflexible. But affirmation is, I will learn to be open to guidance. And that is some more of this full energy. I know a lot of times, and I think this is because you've kind of been laid up, this is a great time to binge watch shows and documentaries and learn things, and when you actually have the time to slow down. So I hope that resonated with you, Ashley. I'm going to send this up to you. I apologize for the delay. I hope it was worth the wait.